And we're live.
Awesome. All right.
All right, hi everybody. We're making this video so that Jennifer can explain to you the many details of how we go through, how you can navigate through our Facebook page, our website, our YouTube, what to do when we have an event, how do you order kits, um, and any questions that you might have to ask, you can feel free to ask in the chat section.
Yeah.
And she's going to talk about scammers, what they do when they put in their little comments. We're going to try to cover everything, and then we're going to leave this post up, and then I'm going to break that post down and put it into different little vignettes so that if in the future, if you have questions, she's just going to give you a URL
You'll
or
just watch me again.
right or a link, and it'll just give you the answers.
All right. Hi, everybody. Jennifer with Mimosas and Masterpieces. We know that there's been lots of changes and upcoming things, and we want to try and clear everything up and try and make it easier for all of us. So, how do you join an event? Your event says it's free, right? So you're going to go to our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com. It's all one word, mimosasmasterpieces.com. The very first page is the shop all section. Everything should be on there now. There's no longer a slider bar. Thank you, Mason, for that. It's a grid section. So you're going to see everything that's there. That means that it's all of our kits, whether it's a new kit for an entire event, whether it's just a refill kit where you only want some canvas and paint, you don't need the brushes. Um, any of our special events or our paid events, whether it's a Zoom event or some of the new ones that you're going to come start to see this week, our Zoom with the Zoo sessions. Everything is going to be right there. The most important thing we need for you to do is to sign up. That sign up says it's $1, but if you just read a little bit further, there was a promo code in there that says whatever the event might have been, but it is now self-care. All of them are self-care. So you no longer have to remember all of these different promo codes. There's
So the only
one promo code.
the only promo code they need to know now is self care.
Self-care.
Is it any
All caps.
all caps?
All
That's
caps.
important.
Self-care. You can now add all of the signups to your cart at one time and put self-care in, and it will take all of the dollars off. So you no longer have to sign up for everyone individually to get that free event. That sign up will give you an email return. You will get a link to download a Word document. And on that Word document is your supply list, your FAQs, everything that we're going over today. Things like, where do I go to watch the video? How do I see the video? Where will it be? Will it be recorded? How do I get in on the spinners? All of those questions are answered in that document that you'll download, as well as any sketches that might be for an event. It also tells you how to transfer those sketches, but I'm going to show you that today as well.
Okay, but before you go there, can you further explain what you just said? Okay, if do they have sketches for past events
Sketches
that
for
you might
past
find on
events
YouTube?
will also be starting to upload. If they're not there already, they will upload to that area, and it will also be self-care promo. Okay, so just use self-care promo. One example that's still up there is Beetlejuice. The Beetlejuice is just kind of like the supply list and the sketch. Just add that to your cart, use self-care promo, and it's free. So at least that's where all the pages are going to be for all of your sketches and documents like that.
So if you just want a sketch, you'll be able to just get the sketch. You don't have to order anything.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you're right. So you don't have to order the kits from us. You don't have to order your supplies from us. Things like Zoom events. So Zoom events, they are a fee. Some of them are $10, some of them are $15, depending on what we're doing. So you still don't have to buy the supplies from us, but the Zoom fee is on there. So you'll put that in your cart. You'll check out. We will then email the document to you with the supply list and the Zoom code, as well as all of those FAQs. So your Zoom code to join us will be on that.
Does the self-care code word apply to the Zoom?
No.
Okay, we just wanted to make sure that that's clear.
Yep.
Okay.
The self-care promo is only for free events that have just a sketch or FAQs and supplies.
Okay.
For Zoom events, if you are ordering a kit for a Zoom event, you'll receive the Zoom code a few days before the event. Everybody will receive them. So whether you got just the Zoom link or you got a Zoom kit, you'll also all receive that Zoom code a few days before the event.
Okay.
What else can I tell you about the Zooms? So the other thing to know is those codes and those downloads in your email are only good for 30 days. It's okay. You can still go back and do it again. You can still go back and download it again, or print it when you get it so you have it. But it's okay if you forget it's more than 30 days. You can just go back in there. You can get it again. Use promo code self-care, and you can still get it again for free.
Okay.
So you'll get that download. It'll tell you need a 16 by 20 canvas. It'll tell you what paints you need. It'll tell you what brushes you need. And please print the sketch. So I'm going to give you an example. Please print the sketch to transfer to your canvas. How do you transfer this to your canvas? Two different ways that you can do this. There's a few ways, but the two ways that are easiest. So in that supply list or in that document, there is a link to get the carbon paper that we talk about. So you can easily transfer by putting your sketch together with your carbon paper. And just placing it on your canvas and then tracing over. I'm going to do Snoopy really quick. So yes, this is going to be an upcoming event, guys. Some of you asked for Snoopy. So he will be coming along with, I always call him the wrong thing. Woodstock, right?
That's correct.
I used to call him Sunny for some reason. He looks sunny. So all you're doing is kind of just tracing right over those lines of your sketch. That's all. Super simple, super easy. A pack of this carbon paper, I think it might have been like $5, and you can use a sheet of paper multiple times.
You'll give them something to tell them to show that they can get the carbon paper from somewhere?
So when you download the supply list now, I added the link to Amazon to order the carbon paper.
Or they could get the carbon paper at a craft store?
It does help if you put the carbon paper the correct way on the canvas.
Uh-oh. I'm going to have to cut that part out.
Well,
I was just ready to say, wow, it's pretty bright. I don't see anything on the canvas.
it's because there's nothing on the canvas.
Okay.
Holy moly. All right.
Just try it again.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even have any wine today, guys. Let's see. Let's try that again. This time I'll do Sunny. No, Woodstock.
Woodstock, yes.
All right. So again, you're going to make sure that the carbon paper is facing the right direction. And then trace to your canvas. That's funny. Can't believe I did that.
It's all right. And this would go for any sketch that you might have.
There he is. Can you see him?
So if they go to the YouTube page and they see the horses and they say,
Yes.
oh wow, okay, it says you need a sketch. They'll be able to go to the website, get the horse, and then they just got to get the carbon paper.
Or, I'll show you the other way.
All right, so the carbon paper is one way.
Right, so the other way is to, let me line them up. The other way is to tape your image to the back of your canvas, hold it up to the light. I don't know if you can see that.
Nope, you can't see that. Let me back out.
And then your image will show through your canvas, and you can trace it that way.
So let me move into it. Bring it down. No, tilt it down so that they can see the light going through.
Well,
Yeah, see, right there is perfect.
can you see it?
Yeah, now you've got your hand in a way you can't see it now. But tilt it this way. No, the other way. This way. Yes, like that. Now they see that. Now they see it shining through the light because the light is going down through.
Good deal. So you would just hold light up to this. Obviously, it's a lot simpler than holding it up to a ceiling light. You can put it up to a lamp. You can put it up to a selfie ring. You can put it up to the
flashlight,
window. Whatever.
You can get that you can see the image coming through your
That's
canvas,
right.
and that way you can trace it that way.
Right. So that's how you sketch your images to your canvas.
Okay.
Phew.
So that was 2 ways that you can
promise
transfer
that's not
the
usually
images
that
to the canvas.
hard. Okay. What else? Spinners. So let's talk about spinners. So the amount of giveaways that we do are relative to how many people we have that purchase kits and how many people we have that use our virtual tip jar. That's just, we're going to start probably combining them because we know that you guys can get your own supplies. You've been getting them yourself, and that's fine. We're going to just probably condense those and use one spinner for everything going forward.
So going forward, if a person sends a virtual tip at the end of an event,
yep,
or if they have purchased a kit, they automatically will be entered into the spinner?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. That's always an automatic.
Okay.
Sketches.
You did the sketches.
What else? So recording. Yes, we record them. Whenever we go live on Facebook, we always record it. We always leave it up for at least a week. And then it moves usually to our website. On our website, there is a section in the shop section that says recordings of past events. You can go there and you can pay $5 to do a previously recorded video that way.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go to the YouTube page. And the YouTube page channel has now dozens, I think.
Yeah, about 36, 37.
I don't know how many, but there's a ton of them there that are free that you can go on and paint for free. And those are all of our old past events that we started in March doing.
And how do they get to the YouTube channel?
So when you go to our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com, there's a little icon that says YouTube page. All you have to do is click there and it will link you right to our page.
And if they don't go to the website, how do they get to the YouTube page?
I don't know.
They have to put in Mimosas Masterpieces.
Yeah.
One word.
Mimosas Masterpieces on YouTube. Okay.
Yep. Just search for it in the search engine on YouTube,
Okay.
and then it'll come up on the YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel, how you identify it is look for our logo. Our logo is on the top left-hand corner. You'll see the icon there,
Correct.
And then you'll see our dashboard, which will have all of our paintings on it. Every painting for every event is what is the thumbnail for each event, for each session.
Correct.
So that way you can look at it and decide if you want to paint that painting for that night. It also comes with the original air date of the time when we actually did the live broadcast for that video.
There you go. Okay.
And if you need any supplies or any kits or any sketches for any of those videos, then that will you will refer back to the website, mimosasmasterpieces.com.
So what comes in a kit? So we've added multiple kit sizes. So for those of you that say, this 16 by 20 is way too big, I just want to scale down, there are now 11 by 14 kits and there are 12 by 12 kits. Normally you'll see us working on a 16 by 20, which is a standard size, or a 10 by 20, which is usually kind of those duo kits, whether it's mom and me or date night or whatever. All of those are now on the website. So it's now either a full kit of a past event, which will include your canvas, your brush set, your paints, your plates for mixing, and an apron, a disposable apron. If it is just a refill kit, it will include your canvas, your paints, a plate, and your apron. It will not include the brushes. Right. Bigger kits or experience kits, something like our, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas is coming up first. That is on Friday, right? Yes. No, Saturday.
Saturday, December 5th.
Saturday, December 5th is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So that kit is a Zoom event, and you can just get the Zoom link only. That one comes with the light for Rudolph's nose, the canvas, all of your supplies,
paint,
the letter from Santa,
mm-hmm.
And then the Zoom with Santa, where he'll be reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas to the kids.
Right.
The Polar Express kit comes with all of your painting supplies again,
mm-hmm.
and then the extra swag, which is the Believe ornament, be hot chocolate. We're doing hot cocoa, cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and the first gift of Christmas, which is the bell. All of that comes in the Polar Express kit.
Now, this is how the kits come if it's a special event.
Right.
Like the Polar Express, towards the night before Christmas, or like what we did last night, Golden Girls Night.
Yeah.
So if it was something like Golden Girls Night, you got the sketches, you got the paint, the canvas.
The sketches do not come in the kit,
Okay.
and the canvases are not pre-sketched. That is why we send that email and ask you to sign up so that you get those sketches.
That's what I wanted to bring out forth. Like for instance, the Grinch and Max and Cindy Lou coming up
Yep.
next week.
Yeah, this weekend.
Okay, so that would be the same situation. You
Right.
order the kit, and then you would also have to go get the
And do the
email
sign up.
for any of the sketches if there's any sketches involved.
That's right.
And then it's up to you to put the sketch to your canvas before we go live.
Absolutely.
If you don't, then that's on you.
Yeah, a little.
You might be running behind when you're trying to trying to get the sketch on your canvas.
Listen, we
and
have,
get
however,
live.
seen you guys that didn't realize or understand the whole sketching situation. You just went for it freehand, and I love seeing that too. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, we don't want to discourage anyone from participating just because they don't have a sketch. And it doesn't seem to matter anyway because that's what people did last night.
Mm-hmm.
They did the freehand and it looked great when they sent us the pictures in.
They
So
did.
yeah, we just want to make sure that everybody has every option available to them so that they can successfully join with us
They
on
feel
any
successful.
given night.
That's right.
Now,
That's right.
could you go back into the future Zoom events that you wanted to talk about that we have coming up next year?
So we will do an entire night tomorrow on those events.
Okay.
Tomorrow we'll talk about it more, but beginning in January we will have a series of paintings called Zoom with the Zoo. So the very first one is January 10th, and that is our penguins. So Mark and I will be filming at the zoo in Lehigh Valley with the penguins, and we'll Zoom with you guys. So we will be painting. You will have the option to choose just one 16 by 20 or the duo set of the canvases so that you have two people that can paint with you together.
Or if you want to paint both of them.
Right, or if you want to paint both. The amazing thing about it, and again, we'll talk more about it all tomorrow, is that you may be able to earn or win the opportunity to be our VIP guest. So one guest and their guest will come with us to the zoo and paint with us live with the penguins.
Only one guest?
Right, we get a set of two people that can come with us.
Oh, see, that's much more different because it sounds like you just said one person.
One guest and their guest will come with us.
Oh, so it's only going to be one person each. When you say one guest, that means
Right.
one person.
One of our guests and their guest.
Okay, so that means that'll be two people.
Yes.
One from the zoo and one from us.
Yeah.
Then explain, because that's
I
what
just-
you just said. You said one guest.
One of our guests
Oh, guests.
and
That's what you mean.
their guest.
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to clear up here for our viewers. It sounds like you said one guest. So I'm
And
saying
their
that means
guest.
one person.
Oh
So
my
that means
gosh.
we get two slots. Let's not
Yes.
say guests, let's say slots.
Okay.
Okay, two slots. That means two people will be able to come and join us.
But we are only giving away one because it has to be two people coming together. Because if it's a child that is winning, they need to come with a parent.
Absolutely.
So it is one giveaway for the package of two VIP people to come with you.
Right.
How's that?
And if it's one person that's an adult, then they get to bring whoever they
A
want.
guest. Yes.
That's what we want to make sure it's clear for our viewers, so nobody misunderstands.
Oh my goodness. Again, that's why we're going to do this tomorrow when we have everything together.
Right.
But I did want to show you the painting. So January 10th is the penguins.
Okay.
January 23rd is the rainbow boa. So for this one, we will be just Zooming with the zoo. We don't need to be in person for that one. February 14th, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, you may be able to win and come with us to do the sloth paintings. So we will be Zooming with the sloths. if I can hold these correctly.
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be a set of 2. Again, you can choose. You'll choose your kit sizes, but this is what we're gonna paint.
That's on Valentine's Day.
We will be painting on Valentine's Day with the sloth live at the zoo. And then the last one in the series that we have so far is the barred owl, which is on February 28th.
Okay.
So again, we'll be live at the zoo, filming at the zoo with 2 guests.
And Sherry Sanderson says, any giraffes? Sorry,
Yes,
Sherry.
Sherry.
We asked about the giraffes, and they said, no way. We can't do the giraffes.
Maybe when things sort of go back to, I hate to say go back to normal, but I hope that the first 4 go okay. I hope that we can kind of come out of the whole COVID situation, and we'll then be doing a little bit more there and in person. So I'm hoping that we can kind of make that happen somehow.
We will make that happen.
I
Don't
know.
worry. If it's a possibility, then it will happen.
I'll figure out a way.
Absolutely.
I'll figure out a
But
way.
can we go back to the snake situation? You said
Snake
that the snake.
situation.
Yeah, you said the snake is not going to have.
The snake, right? The snake will not be we will not be filming at the zoo. We'll be just zooming with the zoo. So they'll be on with us on the Zoom.
Okay, so we're just going to have a live broadcast
Yes.
of the snake from the Zoom, but we won't be on location.
Right.
Okay,
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure that was
This one is going to be a little bit of a longer painting. There's a lot of detail to it, and it will take some time.
Okay.
So that's why we're going to allow the zoo to come in, Zoom with us for those 20 to 30 minutes, and then we'll go to our painting.
Okay.
All of the paintings will not have sketches. We will be doing these all freehand, all together. So
Okay.
be ready.
All right, and then you're going to have another video tomorrow explaining in detail what we're going to be doing as far as the zoo situation.
Tomorrow we're going to come live and go over everything. The kit options, the pricing, how you get in on it. We'll have all the details tomorrow.
For the Zoom with the Zoo
Zoom
series.
with the do. Zoom with the Zoo series. Yes. And then I'm going to come back on live very shortly and go over showing you the website and navigating you through the website so you understand from start to finish how to get there, how to check out, how to use the promo code, the shipping charges, and so you're choosing the right shipping, how to get to the YouTube page from there. I'll show you all of that on the computer shortly.
And then what I'm going to do is, since this video is now reaching to the 25-minute mark, I'm going to break down this video in sections for each question, so that whenever somebody asks a question or a newcomer comes and sends a message, Jennifer will be able to just click on any one of those answers, and then you'll be able to get the answer in a shorter version.
Yes. All right. Does anyone have any questions now? If you're on with us?
No, they just
No?
wanted a giraffe.
I know. I'm sorry, Sherry.
It's all right, but we'll work
We'll
on
get
it.
there. We'll get there.
Yeah, at some point, if everything works fine, which it will, then we'll see what we can do in the future.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I'm looking through the things now to see if there are any questions.
Okay.
But we just wanted to come on and clear up a lot of things for people, especially so that newcomers can come on and they can get answers to their questions. This
Yes.
video will be posted on our Facebook page and on our website, and then I'll break it down into little bits and pieces, so that if they still come at Jennifer and ask her questions, instead of her having to type or talk to people and answer phone calls, she'll just be able to send a link to people and they'll be able to get the answers to their questions.
Yeah, I love answering everybody, but there's only so many hours in a day.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's just, depending on what event it is, a lot of people come at her with a lot of questions, and she just
Right
can't
before.
answer all of the questions physically.
And I don't want anyone to feel left out or left behind, or that you're not getting your answer. So the quicker I can get answers to you, the better. And I know a lot of people don't really like to read everything because it can be lengthy. So sometimes it's quicker for me just to send you a 30-second clip of, this is how you do this.
And there is a question
Yes.
from Kathy Lou Milo Smith.
Hi, Kathy.
She says, where do you find small Santa hats for the Christmas moose?
If you want to, that is an option on our website for just the moose accessory kit. So
Okay.
the moose accessory kit comes with the lights. It comes with a mini hat,
Uh-huh.
and it comes with the adhesive dots that you can use to
Connect the lights.
adhere them to your canvas. Though it's temporary, I would say just go to hot glue if you have like a hot glue gun.
Okay.
But you can order that on the website, and that would be considered just an accessory package. So the shipping is only $5 on that, as opposed to a kit, which is $15.
Right. So the kit would come with all the other accoutrements as far
Right.
as the canvas, the paint, and the brushes.
Yes.
Then it will also have the hat and the lights as
Correct.
well.
Yep.
But if you just need the hat and the lights,
That's
then
right.
you can order that too.
Yeah, and then you could use those lights for your gnome. If you do the gnome,
Okay.
right?
Because we got a gnome coming up as well.
And I have a feeling that I may be able to put those lights on Snoopy's house too.
That would be nice.
So yes. So the lights you can order on our website.
So depending on the event, you just got to look it up on the website, and it'll show you all of the different combinations
Yes.
and variations on what comes with
You
the
got
kit
it.
or what you need. You can just get that without buying the entire
Yeah,
kit.
there's a bunch of new additions on there. We have added the option to buy just an extra set of brushes because some people just can't find good brush sets. These are the brushes that I use every time we paint. I've been using them for months. They're still good. And I paint almost every night.
Could you give an update on the paint situation?
On the paint situation. So, you hate these as much as we hate these. But it's the it's the most efficient way to get these to you, to get paint
Right.
to you.
And we were doing our research on finding a better way to preserve our paint and make sure that it reaches you if you're far away. So this is what we came up with.
So, in the future, still probably like early
Next
New Year, we will have our own private labeled paint tubes, so that you'll get an entire set of tubes that will probably get you through 2 paintings at the least. So, how awesome is that? We don't
Very
have to
awesome.
worry about broken paint cups, which I have a replacement to do. And again, if you guys are ordering kits, remember, if you happen to get something damaged or you happen to get your paints exploded and I don't know how they explode, but I mean, I've seen how mail is carried sometimes.
Yes.
Or not mail so much, but UPS. If something happens to be damaged, just contact us and we'll replace it. We'll fix it for you. If I don't know it's broken, I cannot fix it. So let us know. I promise it didn't leave our hands like that. So we wouldn't
Yes,
send
we want to
something
make
out
sure
like
that you're whole, and we want
Yeah.
to make sure that you can join us for our events.
That's
So
right.
if you do get a mess, and that's why we put the paint in a plastic bag,
Right.
so that it doesn't damage the rest of the things that are in your kit.
Yeah.
And that's been the case. We've had people who send us messages saying that their paint was exploded or it was crushed, but it didn't damage the rest of the things inside the kit.
Yeah.
Okay, we do our own R&D. We work on research and development of how we're going to get these kits out to you, what kind of boxes they're going to go in, how do we fit them in, how do we fit everything in together. We do all of this ourselves. We came up with the idea with how to get the paint, and we did the research on where to get the paint. And then when we got the paint, we had to do research and development on seeing how it applies to the canvas.
So yeah, the great thing actually about these, while I like using Flow, which is kind of a thinner paint, the great thing about these is actually that they're a little thicker, and you can kind of add water to them you can turn them into a watercolor essentially. That's one thing for those of you that love watercolor.
Yes.
And the other thing is that you can kind of thin it out a little bit to make it go farther. So that's why it will do at least 2 to 3 canvases.
Right.
But yeah, I have made sure that I went through and did some
We did
color
testing
mixing,
and everything.
color mixing to make sure our colors blended well and mixed well. So yes, it takes some time, but we're getting there.
And that's why a lot of other things that we were trying to address, like where everybody lives when they say where they're from, and we want to make our map, doing a gallery with all of the paintings, all of the photos that you've been sending us, all of just answering lots of questions. That's why sometimes we don't get to answer all of those questions and do all of these things because we're doing other things.
Trust me. So I'll be down here tonight doing the next painting for probably a Paint It Forward event. That will be coming soon, I believe in December, but we'll see. We still have a couple of dates open in December, but I still want to get you guys Ralphie, and I still want to get you guys Stitch with a Santa hat. So I know that those have been asked for multiple times, so I promise I will get them to you.
And we'll be able to get them in before Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay, you heard it here first, everybody.
Uh-huh. We're getting there.
All right,
But-
so we're at 30 minutes. I think that's about all. Is there anything else that you want to cover that you may not have?
Nope,
had on the list?
I'm gonna come back on live with you and show you everything through the computer and navigating through the computer.
Right, specifically through the website.
Right, through our website or I'll even show you our Facebook page and show you where you can see all the upcoming events, because I think
That's important.
that is a tough thing to navigate through sometimes.
Well, before we sign off, can you just explain one thing about our Facebook page that they should sign up as far as liking and following?
Yes. So we are in the process of trying to get that verification check mark. We've heard you. We know we have tons of scammers and spammers. They are not only posting those, watch live here to get your credit card information, they're also duplicating our page as well as events. So please, number one, when you are looking at an event, make sure that it says hosted by Mimosas and Masterpieces. Make sure that it's us. How do you know that it's our page? Check the followers. Check the page origination date. If it's something within the last year, it's definitely not us. We've been around for 5 years. Our growth or our community is over 30,000.
Yes.
So you'll know which one is our page.
And our page has thousands of pictures.
Yeah,
okay?
that's for sure.
There's no way that somebody can duplicate our whole site, our whole Facebook page with the thousands of pictures that are on it.
The other thing that we're going to start asking you to just make sure that you have done, if you haven't already, is like and follow the page, because there is an opportunity or an option for us to turn off commenting from anybody other than followers. So when we are on live, we don't have all of those spammers and scammers. But we don't want to do that until we give you guys the opportunity to make sure that you are liking and following the page, because otherwise then we're kind of shutting a lot of you out.
Right,
And
we don't want to shut out new people who
Right.
have maybe not even painted with us. And then especially when you guys tell people and you post
Yeah.
our paintings and your paintings and tag people, and then they go, where did you do that from? And they say, yo, I went to Mimosas and Masterpieces. And then they want to come join. We don't want to shut out people that want to join us and they've never painted
No,
with us
but
before.
just keep that in mind. Even though you're looking at the page or you may see posts about the page, you may not necessarily be a follower of the page. I found that recently that some people that have been painting with us for months didn't even realize that they hadn't really liked the page. They've been invited to like the page, but hadn't liked the page. That may in the future cut down with those scammers and spammers for us, especially. It takes me hours sometimes to try and ban people
And
before
block them.
before we go live and try and report them all. Facebook has done nothing for us for that. So we really, we want to try to combat that as best we can. We want you guys to be safe and know that you're safe with us. That is also why we don't monetize Facebook at all. We don't have a paid option on Facebook. I
Right.
don't trust it. So anything that you do, any transactions that happen are on our website, not on Facebook.
Right.
What else?
I'm trying to think. We cover every single thing because I'm sure I'm going to think of something after we stop here.
No worries. I'll probably cover other things too when I go through navigating.
All right. We just hope that this video helped. I'm definitely going to break it down into little tinier sized vignettes so that depending on each question and each thing that Jennifer addressed, so that she can have an easier time of directing you to your answers when you're new and you come on and you ask about a specific topic or subject or issue.
Yes.
So thank you everybody for joining us tonight.
Thanks all. We will.
Remember, we'll be back on Thursday night, Thanksgiving night.
Penguins.
We'll be painting
Family
the
Penguin
penguins.
night. Family Penguin night, and I'll be back in just a moment to navigate.
And we'll be back next weekend, that whole weekend, Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday, and a doubleheader Saturday.
That's
So
right.
we're looking forward to seeing you guys. Everybody stay safe and have a good week.
That's right. Have a great night, guys.
All right. Good job. All right.